Good morning. Welcome to my channel, JB's Crochet. I'm Amber, and I don't know how the last 4 minutes went by so fast. I was literally like on my way down here with stuff. Good morning, Marianne and Andrew and Lisa H. and all the doggos. Monique, my sister. Oh, I heard one the other day. I don't know how much I like it, but because I'm not a big fan of the word sissy, but I was like, sissy from another missy. I was like, yeah. Because I can't do brother from another mother. I can't do, what was the other one? Sister from another mister. So it's sissy from another missy. I was like, but I don't like the name sissy. Good morning, Angela. I'm so glad you're feeling better. There's dust all over my screen. I kind of wish I could put the chat like in the middle of the screen or off to the side. Good morning, baby. Melissa G. Wow, you don't have to have another one of those surgeries for 10 years. Oh, oof. Good. Good morning, Sharon. 4 cups of coffee. Sissy from another missy. Sis from another miss. Thank you, Andrew. I just don't like sissy. It just, I don't know. It just sounds, I know a lot of when kids say it, it's cute, but okay. I changed things up a little bit, but I don't know. Everything looks dark on my screen. And it might be because of the light shirt I'm wearing. Look at that. It makes a huge difference. I have to dress for my camera, guys. I brought this just in case. I can't wear light shirts, guys. Yeah, I don't like, yeah, Missy and Sissy, yeah. It just sounds, I don't know. I just don't like Sissy. So whenever my boys were younger and we were talking about their sister, it was always sister, not sissy. I don't know. Sis from a miss. Sis from another miss. It's sad I have to do this, but it's the shirt I wanted to wear today, so we'll just make it a 2-layer short sleeve shirt. Yes, Marianne has her new patterns out, guys. I have one coming out too, and Lisa H came out with one too. And you know what else I forgot? I forgot blanket yarn. That's okay though. Oh, and my yarn's not even nearby to do that with either. Well, what am I gonna do? Whatever will I do? Okay, so you guys can kind of see my counters. So this is 1/2 of my counters. Well, almost 1/2. It's 2 doors right here, wide, and then the drawer goes as wide as the 2 doors, and then right on the other end of this drawer, and the doors is a Lazy Susan style door, and then it goes around the side there. I'm gonna turn this off for now till I figure out what I'm doing. It is very temperamental. Good morning, Ivy. I need to get I feel like I need a new one or something. I don't know. But it's very temperamental on its coloring. But look, my little bear is done. He sits, look, with no support behind it. It sits, but it came out too small. So, and I think Annette already put out there that puzzle yarn is not a good option. I'd already started my bear, so I'm going to call him Bogey the Boggy Bear. So it's going to be literally the same name. It's going to look like I'm saying Boggy Boggy twice if I ever type it, but this is going to be Bogey the Bogey the Boggy Bear. That's what I hit with the new pattern. Someone will be gifted the set that was made while creating the patterns. Nice. See, now that I'm not going to donate it to Boggy, I sewed my head on kind of crooked, but anyway, since it's not being noted, I may try to embroider eyes on it, but because my youngest looks at him and goes, "Are you gonna put the eyes on it?" Like, it's not supposed to have hair or have eyes. It's supposed to be like this. But yeah, the boggy bears are supposed to be faceless like this with a ribbon around its neck. So this is the ribbon I got, but I think it was supposed to be another quarter of an inch bigger. It was supposed to be, I think, 1.5 to 2 inches. So I'm glad I didn't end up using this because it's not the right width. I mean, I could put a ribbon on it just to make it, done, but yeah, my bear's done. Mine is only like 9 inches tall, I think. He is not very big, or she. I don't know. I haven't decided if we're a she or a he yet. I guess it's a he because I keep saying he. I don't know. All right, so if I put the 0 on the desk, it's roughly 10-ish. If you go to the ears, it's a little over 10 inches. But the middle of the head here is just barely hitting 10 inches. Big gummy bear, but better. Yes, that's a good idea. Yep. Yep, mine's sitting about 10-ish inches. And you can tell my head is crooked. I even used skewers to hold this thing straight, and it still got crooked. Like I said, amigurumi and me don't go well together. It does, yeah. My own child thinks it looks weird without a face. If they would allow us to embroider faces on it, I would understand. Maybe not putting the pieces on there, the hard pieces, for choking hazards or hurting hazards, because if you fling these things around with little eyeballs on it, it hits and it hurts. So, well, yeah, it should be sitting down. So sitting down, mine's 10-ish inches. Supposedly, if you stuff the neck, it pops the head up a little bit more. So maybe, I don't know. But yeah, anyway, my boggy bear is done. It is recommended that you don't use puzzle. If you do, use 2 strands of it. Maybe it'll be bigger. But yeah, mine, what did I use for this one? Hangman. Ouch. This is what I had left of one skein. I don't know how much this is in weight. It's probably 1/3 of the yarn left, maybe. So I started from a fresh skein, and so that's what I have left. I could weigh it on the scale that Bogey is sitting on, but I'll do that later. Unless you guys want to know exactly what's left in weight, because these come in 300 or 200 gram balls, skeins. So this bag has been officially tested. This is my the Blessed Beach bag that I designed eons ago, probably last fall, summer, spring. I don't remember exactly when I made it, but this Blessed Beach bag is now officially tested. So I just need to get the pattern put up on. Well, if you go up any higher with puzzle, I think you're going to get holy bears, and you're going to see stuffing. And I don't think you would want to do that. I used a 4mm hook on that thing. A 4.5 maybe, but even if you were to do it tight, I think you're still going to come out around the same size stitches and things. So, all right, I need to run around the staircase on the other side of the wall here and grab some blanket yarn. I'm trying to wait out and hello, Horizon Crochet. Thank you for being here. Sometimes it takes me a minute to say hi. Yeah, I just think because you're going to be tight anyway, I don't know that going up a hook size would make that big of a difference. But yeah, but I think you would have holes. Because I stuffed this thing as best I could. The head, I wish I would have stuffed the head a little better before I closed it off. But yeah, I mean, I could force a hole and stuff it, but then the hole probably won't close back up. I don't know. But I think it is fine because I'm not donating it to Boggy. It doesn't matter. So I'm just going to leave it as it is. Good morning, Erica. How are you? I haven't seen you in a hot minute. But I do have I have a pattern a testing pattern I'm working on. I can't show you guys. I wish I could, but I'm not done with it yet, and the person hasn't released it, so I gotta wait. Yep, a lot of us are in the same circles. Isn't that fun? I'm guessing your name's Kelly from Sharon saying that? That's cool. Okay. All right, I'm gonna go run and grab the blanket yarn. And because I don't think I have any other 6-weight except for the blanket yarn. I have 5-weight puzzle, but I don't have 6-weight nearby. I'll be right back. Like literally 30 seconds. I don't want to be gone that long. Oof. I grabbed the quickest thing I could grab because I didn't want to spend too much time over there and wake my daughter up. So this is her yarn that she didn't want in her room anymore. So it's fair game. I'm kind of liking this for our scarf. Maybe. I got a whole bunch of it inside the bag still. There we go. Yep. Mornings have been no worries. We're going to be working on a chunky scarf today, and it's going to be super easy. And I apologize if it's already out there, but I'm literally just making this up. Like literally just making it up. We're going to do V-stitch, and to make it slightly different, maybe we'll throw some half doubles in there or doubles. I haven't decided yet. I got to work it with the yarn first to see. Super chunky scarf design. Show. Good morning, Debbie. You need more. I need more. Diana Marie. Not Diana. Yeah, Diana Marie. Yep. I want to wait till she gets here, but I don't want to wait forever. Oh, it's right there. What can I work on until then? Oh, I could work on my bag real quick. Oh, the cat has a new setup over here, so hopefully she figures it out. Ugh. Not too late. Nope, you were right on time for you. 5mm hook. Put the 4 back because I'm done with that because I used the 4 on that, so now I can put it away. All right, so I'm going to sew. Now I'm gonna join my two strappy straps together here. This is a bag that I'm going to try and type up the pattern for it so that it can get tested and released sooner rather than later. I know there's a lot of things I've designed and said I'd put patterns out for. At this point, they're probably, unless I can remember or have it written down, probably not going to happen. So from here forward, I will do better about, like, you know, if it wants to be a pattern, it will be a pattern. All right, so I need to make sure what is going on with my yarn here. Okay, so I am going to flip these and work them, yeah. I'm gonna work on this for just a little bit, and then if she's not here, we'll start around 8. Give her another 10 minutes or so. Yeah, I need to go buy that pattern. You know, if nothing else, I'm buying it for the mittens, Marianne. Because I was like, I know there's people out there that have designed mittens and things, but I'm like, I know you and I want to support you, so I would rather buy your mitten pattern than anybody else's right now. Batter up bag. Oh yes, the waffle stitch bag. Yes. A written or tutorial? That one is fairly simple to make. It's a bag that can be done in a day if you really wanted to. A day or 2 or 3, depending on how busy life is. Okay, so I've got those joined. Now I want to, well, I need my yarn to be on a different side here. You also got Lisa's pattern. I know she did the beanie, and thank you, Lisa, for whipping that out so that I could make it. So if you Marianne, could you share Lisa's pattern for me, because I think that's going to be next week's beanie, next Monday's beanie, that we can all work on. And I believe she did it for free, so I think it's a free pattern for you guys. Good morning, Valerie. Yeah, if you could share Lisa's pattern, that way everybody could have access to it and we can work on that beanie together, for those of you that want to. It's not required. Not required too much. All right, so we're going to do a single crochet into the side of each row. I wish I was more confident in seeing the rows with doing this. I think I'll be all right though. I think I need to be more confident in the fact that I know it. Not that I need to know it. I think I already know it. I just need to stop being so, like, second guessing myself. Figure out his life. I know that took a lot of work for them to get going last night, for sure. I know that with Restream, this is why I don't use Restream on my phone, because it is so clunky, because you can't really, even StreamYard, you can't see everything. It blocks it. Like, things block things. But, like, there's a portrait and a landscape that you have to click on. And I think he had it in the portrait mode when he went into the studio without realizing it. And I don't know how to fix that on a phone. Otherwise, I would have, like, said, hey, do this. And I don't even know if you can switch mid live. I don't want to, I should go in and test it. But yeah, there's a portrait and landscape. I have it in landscape on my computer. Oh, okay. So you got the pay whatever. Gotcha. So you don't have a minimum donation basically on it. Yeah, that's going to clean that up nicely. So there's the edge right now. And here's what the edge is going to look like when it's done. I think that's going to be nice. I may have to actually stop what I'm doing. Yeah, because I'm doing it from the outside, and then I still need to put my other straps on the other side first to go around that one. Okay. I have to pull this back out. If I would have seamed it back the other way, I could have done the inside first, but I don't know how. Let's see. So yeah, next Monday we will do Lisa's beanie pattern. So if you guys want to do, go snag her pattern and pay what you want, pay a donation for it. It's one of those, what do they call those? Free will donations, I think. Is there a way to seam that, but go to the inside? You know what? We're just gonna fasten it off, and then I will work on the straps on the other side. All construct. You know, I think it'll be just fine, Lisa. I think you'll be just fine. Oh, it came out without its cover on it. I think you'll be all right. So there's one strap. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do like an inside border, and then I'm going to do an outside border. But I can't do the outside border until I get the other strap on. So I should probably no, because I want to make another one of these, and then I'll write the pattern up, I think, as I make it. Because I like the yarn I used. It's pretty. It's a pretty color, but I'm definitely done using the peaches and cream. But it's a softish bag. It's just working with it is just kind of a pain. Let's see. So I go up here to that one and then one over. Oh, this one I'm going to have to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over. That way they're starting on the same. So onward and upward. I think I'm going to get my clicker out to click my rows. You want to make a couple of beanies for your boys and the rest of the family. Marianne's first set beanie works up really quick. Yes, we will. I will highlight Marianne's beanies too, the patterns that she has. So Marianne could be the next one we do after that. Like I said, I want to spread out my design ones out a little bit. So we will do Marianne's too. And anybody else I know that's done beanies. Now, Juan's done a lot of beanies. Creations by Jax. Has she done any beanies on her channel? Does she? Yeah, she's got at least one that I know of. I can't remember what she called it. The beanie something. I can't remember what she called it. Oh, that's so cool, Marianne. That is so awesome. This year you got it. I do have a couple beanies on my channel. I have the Giddy Giggle beanie. I have the Twins in a Window beanie, maybe. I don't remember all the beanies I have. I feel like I only have like 2 to 3, maybe 4. I think I only have 2 or 3. Oh, I haven't been pushing my clicker. The whole point was so I didn't have to sit here and stop and count every so often. I got 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, we're not quite working on this yet, but we will. I'm just working on my strappy straps right now while I'm waiting. Oh, it's 8 o'clock, so I'm going to do 5 more rows of this just to get to 10. And then I'll do the scarf. Yeah, I'll be putting this one out hopefully today. This bag. It's the Blessed Beach bag. So it's folded in half currently, but I had it tested. Literally, she did it in a couple days. Only because she works. The person, Erin. That top is awesome, Melissa. Very pretty. That you did. Very, very pretty. You've earned that title. Yes, you have. You whip them out like they're air that you breathe. There goes another beanie. There goes another beanie. Yeah, 40 rows of this to do to make each side of the strap. I was thinking I could make just one long strap and attach it, but I don't know. Why am I doing it in the middle? I have no idea. Maybe I should make this one 80 stitches, 80 rows long and join it and see what happens. Or do you think it would turn out differently than this? I mean, this is kind of my prototype-y bag, so I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do. So I feel like it would just join and look different at the other end instead of the way this one looks. I don't know. I don't know. You got the first sleeve of your Heartland yarn sweater yesterday. Today you're working on the second sleeve. Nice. Kiss, but I have to block first. Ooh. See, that's another thing I need to put out too. I've had it tested. I haven't heard anything from anybody, so I feel like it must be good. Good to go, I mean. I don't know that I would call it good, but yeah, I would say good to go. Yeah. I saw something the other day where it was very similar concept where they took 2 panels and made a t-shirt. So they basically did the same thing we did, except they like seamed up the sides and they didn't make it quite as wide. So it was more of a t-shirt than a cover. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get started on the scarf. So this is definitely going to be one of those scarves that you could whip up very quickly. I can tell you it is good. I'm hard on my patterns and myself, BB. Like, I don't see my stuff as good, but that's just me. I need to value myself more. Cool, Marianne. That's awesome. Cool beans. All right. anybody, hold on. I was gonna say, I don't have a whatchamacallit, a band on the outside of this yarn, so I'm gonna look and see what this one says. 9 millimeter. So I'm gonna go, I think I'm gonna go up to a 10. That's a 9 millimeter. I think I'm gonna go up to a 10 to give, to that way the scarf isn't like too stiff, because I feel like, am I using 6-weight yarn? I think this is 6-weight yarn. Isn't it blanket yarn 6-weight yarn? Oh, she has this being pulled from the outside. Oh well. Is this 6-weight yarn or 7? It's a 6. She said 6-weight, right? I remember her saying 6-weight. So I thought, well, I'll just use blanket yarn. So we are going to make, I'm going to start out with a chain of 15 just to see how wide it is, and then I'll go from there. So we want to make sure we make this nice and loose though. Don't try to fix the stitches. I saw that somewhere and I'm like, oh, okay. Because that makes your chain a little stretchier if you just kind of loosely do it. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There she is. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, so 15, plenty. I know it looks like I have kind of a wonkiness going on right here, but like I said, don't fix the stitches. Just keep going. We'll do that. Now they're a little bit better. No worries, you are right on time. We were waiting for you. Just started it. I worked on a strap for my bag real quick while I waited. Got yarn falling on the thing. Okay, so 15 chains. That's it, with a 10 millimeter. 15 chains with a 10 millimeter. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go 1 single crochet into the second chain. So I don't know if I can show this to you, but on the front you have the V's, right? And then on the back you've got these like bumps. I like to go into the bumps on the back of the V's. If it's easier for you to just go into the V's, do that too, but I like to go into the back bumps. So basically I turn it over and I go into these bumps on the back of the V's. Little bumps on the back there. Did I freeze for a minute? 10 millimeter hook. So I'm doing a single crochet in the second chain from the hook and then each across. So you're going to have a total of 14 single crochets. Am I still here? Am I unfrozen? Okay. So I'm just going to do my 14 single crochets. I like this yarn. This colorway anyway. And I'm just loosely crocheting across. Thank you, Valerie. Yep, it's all done. I'm calling him Bogey the Boggy Bear. For now, I don't know. It might be a different name. Bogey just sounds kind of funny. You know, have you guys heard of Crochet Me Zaddy? He came out with a book called Itty Bitty Amigurumi, and I totally want to get that book and make some things out of it. Like, supposedly you can get them done in about 30 minutes or so, and they're little to no sew amigurumis. All right, so I've got my row of single crochets. All right, so we've got our row of single crochets. We should have 14. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my work. Turn to my work. I wish you'd let me pay you to ship it. I will, like, stuff it in some bags, tell me how much it costs to ship it, and I will buy it. I will pay you the shipping for the cost. I will pay you the cost of shipping for the yarn. If you can stuff it in and get it in as, and if we have to do that, you know, a couple times a month or over the next several months just till it gets here, then that's fine. Totally would. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just insert a single crochet into that first stitch. You don't have to chain one or anything. And then what I'm going to do is there's 2, hold this out of the way if it'll let me. You see these 2, there is 2 bars right here, 2 legs. We're going to go in with our hook into the one on the left, just like this. And we're going to pull up a loop and yarn over and go through those 2. That's a stacked single crochet. So you see the 2 bars here and then the 2 bars here. Those are 2 single crochets on top of each other. I know, I would too. All right, so then we're going to yarn over, skip this next stitch right here, and we're going to go into the next one. So we're going to skip a stitch, go into the next one with a double crochet. You're going to chain 1, and then you're going to double crochet back into that same stitch. And I'm working very loosely. I'm not trying to like make it tight or anything. See the stitches? Yeah, well, unless you have yarn like this where the colors are all over the place. But you can see the big V's. So I basically put in a double crochet on the beginning and a V stitch into that stitch right here. So I skipped one, which you can see right here, right there. That's the skipped one. And then I put my V stitch into the next one right here. And then what you're going to do is you're going to skip 2 stitches. So 1, 2, and in the third stitch, you're going to do another V stitch, which is a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet into the same stitch. So now we have 2 V's and a double on the end. Is this okay, Diana, or do you need to have ones with less holes? Do you need to have a scarf with less holes? Because if you need less holes, I have a much simpler idea. Let me know if I need to frog out this V stitch. So you're going to skip 2 stitches again, and insert another V-stitch into the third stitch. So double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. Being able to see the stitches. Being able to see the stitches, yeah. Skip 2, insert a V-stitch, and that is a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. And then we have 2 stitches left. 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm going to skip this one and go into this last one with a double crochet. So there is our first row of V-stitches. You can use whatever you want, BB. I can also write this down and put it in a post on my channel. I can't remember. Do you want holes in it? Like, is this okay, or do we need to go less holes? Holy or profane? Thus is the eternal question of mankind. You're so funny. There we go. So we've got lots of holes, but you know, it's a chunky yarn, so you don't want to have, you know, I don't know, it's too small of stitches. Good morning, Frizzy. You don't want to have too small. I need to figure out how to get this on the end here where it's like not looking bumpy. I'm going to try and go right here. There we go. So Diana, is this okay? Can we keep going, or do you want me to do less holes? So the next row is not going to be a V-stitch. We're going to do, I was thinking half doubles. So we do need to chain 1. And then we're going to do a half double straight into that first stitch. And then we're going to do a half double into the next one. Maybe. Might just do single crochets. I think the half doubles might be too thick. Less holes. Okay, we'll take the V's out. All right, so we'll just do regular doubles then. Just straight doubles all the way across. So, all right, so for row 2, instead of doing the V-stitch, we're going to just do double crochets. So 1 double crochet in each stitch. I left the first one, the stack single that I did, and then I'm just going to do double crochets all the way across for 14 double crochets. Super easy and simple, and it's going to be less holy. It's still going to have the holes because blanket yarn is just, you know, just that way. But yeah, we're just doing double crochets across. I wish I could remember how to do the Suzette stitch. Is it a single crochet and then 2 double crochets, or can somebody remind me how to do the Suzette stitch? I think that would be simple enough for a new beginner to do. And it would give you a nice, like, less holes. Let's see if I can remember what the Suzette stitch is, because it has less holes. Crochet Suzette. Single and double in the same stitch. So it's just one single and one double. Skip the next stitch. Work one single one double to the next. Skip the next stitch and work one into the final. Okay. All right, so we're going to take that away. All right, so we're going to take that stacked single crochet out. And we're going to do a single crochet into that first stitch, and then a double crochet into that first stitch. Then we're going to skip this stitch and go into the next stitch right here with a single and a double. Oh, single and double in the same stitch. Okay, thank you, BB. All right, and then we're going to skip this one, and we're going to go into the next one with a single and a double. I think that'll help with less holes. It's just hard with chunkier yarn, especially blanket yarn, to get the less holes because of just how it's made. Good morning, Kendall. Sorry, like I saw you come in. So skip the next stitch, go into the next one with a single crochet and a double crochet, all in the same stitch. And then you skip one, and then you do single crochet, double crochet in the next stitch. Then you're gonna skip one. Oh, I don't have enough stitches. Oh no! I'm gonna have to pull this all out. I'm gonna have to pull it all out. I need to pull it all out because it needs to be an odd number. You chain an even number, but then you... Okay, that's fine. I can fix this. This is a quick fix. Quick fix, especially because we're only doing 14. Actually, we might just do 16. All right, so our chain needs to be 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, so I need to add one more. 16. And then we're going to do like I did before, single crochet in the second chain, single crochet in the next chain, and single crochet all the way across. Quick fix, quick fix, quick fix. I like the Suzette stitch. It's really pretty. And this might actually be the stitch to use because it fills it in. I need to get your pattern, Marianne. Or your patterns. Your pattern set. All right, so I'm doing one single crochet in each stitch across. That's so cool. So yeah, if you guys go buy her set, when she reaches 20 sets sold, she's going to give away to somebody. One lucky person is going to get the set that she made for free. Or is going to win it. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. I really like this color of yarn. It's so pretty. I'd make a cute floppy cap, but I'm going to make a scarf out of it. All right, so I'm going on to row 2. Without chaining, I'm just going to turn my work and go single crochet into the first stitch, straight into it. And then we're going to double crochet into the same stitch. So every other stitch, single, double in the same stitch. So we're going to skip one. We're going to skip this one right here, this pink one. And we're going to go into this purple one right here with our single crochet, double crochet. And then we're going to skip one, go into the next one with a single and a double. I'm glad I decided to go up a hook size. Skip one, go into the next, single, double. Skip one, go into the next with a single and a double. Skip one, single crochet, double crochet in the same stitch. Skip one, double crochet or single crochet, double crochet in the same stitch. And then we're going to skip one and do a single crochet in the last stitch. So that's how the row is. That's the row, that's how you repeat your row. So in the last stitch, you just do a single crochet. Yep. And then when you turn your work, do a single crochet into that last single crochet you just did, and then a double crochet. And you just repeat this row over and over until you get the length of the scarf you want. So, oh, hold on. You skip over. So basically the stitch that you're going to skip over is going to be your double crochet from the row below. So you're going to skip a stitch, and in the single crochet from the row below, you're going to do a single and a double crochet, all in the same stitch. Skip, single, I need to sit back, and a double. Skip, and then you're going to do a single and a double. There you go. I think her beanie looks awesome. I love the post work that she has in it. We skip one, single, double, all in the same stitch. Super easy pattern, the Suzette stitch. It's a one row repeat basically. So we skip one, single, double in the same stitch. And on the last, at the end of the row again, we skip one and we single crochet into the last stitch. So we go into the last stitch with one single crochet. And that right there is, I didn't even have to design this. This isn't my pattern. So like this is just using the Suzette stitch with blanket yarn. So I don't know that I think I would just, if I put this out as a pattern, I would literally just call it super chunky Suzette scarf, you know, because yeah, I really can't name it and make it mine because this, I'm sure this is out there as somebody's design. So I'm just going to have my own version of the Suzette stitch. So just gives it a lot of texture in the visual. And visually, it's just, this is a very busy yarn. So could you imagine if this was done in a regular, like solid yarn? It'd be pretty. But I wanted to use up this yarn, so it's my daughter's yarn that she hasn't used in who knows how long. So we do a single, double in the first stitch. So, like I said, it's a one row repeat. We skip one, single and double in the same stitch in the next stitch. Super easy and super fast. Skip one, single, double in the next. Do you got that, Diana, or do you need any more clarification? Let me know while you have me so I can help you. or anybody in the chat can help you. Yes, it is very squishy. I will say that. I don't know if I'm going to keep it for me, because I think if I were to make it, I would make it in a lesser weight yarn, just because I don't know that I would want a super chunky scarf. You are just fine. And you love one row repeats. Oh, you're making it too? Okay, you're making a swatch? Sweet. No worries, Tayara, you're fine. Diana, so do you need me to clarify anything? Oh, don't be sorry. I want you to know that if y'all ever come in well after the time that I start, please don't apologize. I understand. I go early in the morning for a lot of people, and I don't take any offense to it, I promise. And it will look great with your ear warmers. Sweet. So there you go. We're gonna call it JB. Well, I'm not gonna put that in there. I'll just call it Super Chunky Suzette Stitch Scarf. So that's what we'll call it, the Super Chunky Suzette Stitch Scarf. Wish there was a way I could use the S again with chunky, but it would be chunky. Just what you needed. Sweet. It is like, no, it's fine. I think the further up it gets, it'll be fine. Just make sure your stitches on the end are kind of loose-ish, so you're not getting puckering. You just kind of gotta work it loose, loosey-goosey. The loosey-goosey super chunky yarn. The loosey-goosey super chunky scarf. The loosey-goosey super chunky Suzette scarf. There's a mouthful for you.
Good morning.
Good morning. How many rows up do you think you'll have to go? Well, let's see. Let me finish this row and I'll tell you how many rows I've done in how many inches. Super Snuggly Suzette Stitch Scarf. I like that. But it's also, I did it with chunky yarn. I don't know if, you can make it with whatever weight yarn, so it really doesn't matter. So yeah, I like that. The Super Snuggly Suzette Stitch Scarf. Just in time for this Stash Down Snuggle Up September next month. So, see, mine's kind of, I've got like some tight sides going on, so I might need to chain one like it says to. I don't know. I'm just going to keep going and see what happens. All right, so I have done my foundation row of single crochets, and then I did 4 rows of Suzette. And I have a 4-inch piece so far. So 4 rows, well, actually here, with the setup row, you're gonna do, maybe 3-ish inches for every 4 rows for me. So, how long do you typically make scarves for? It's a super chunky one, so do we want to make it terribly long? I don't know. So what is it, like 65 inches or 70 inches for a good scarf? I can't remember. Like, because I know you make it as tall as, as your wingspan. But for an average size, for an average length for most people, what is it, 65 to 70 inches or something? I can't remember what the rule of thumb was for length for scarves. I want to say it's around 60 to 70 inches. Let's see, what's divisible by 4? No, 3 inches. 60, let's say 72 inches. Divide that by 3. It's 20. That's not right. That's not what I want to do. So 4 rows for every 3 inches. Oh, so 4 times 24. So 96 rows, roughly. 96 to 100 rows should give you a good scarf length. Maybe. I'm going to write Andrew's idea down. I like this. Super snugly Suzette stitch scarf. Suzette stitch scarf. I mean, yeah, this is super, because like I'm working super loose with this, Lisa. So like you just need to just let it loosely work up. And then it'll give you a little bit of drape too. I went up a hook size for the yarn. So it recommends a 9. I went up to a 10. Just to, you know, not make it so stiff. And I'm glad I did, especially with the Suzette stitch. You could even go up higher if you really wanted to, but like you can see it doesn't, like it doesn't feel terribly stiff. I need to sit better. I'm going to try to scoot closer so that way maybe I don't have to reach as far to show things. And maybe that's why I'm doing it. Oh, I just had it pop and it feels like a little bit of relief. I don't know if you guys even realized, but, and I don't know if I've already mentioned this, but I didn't rearrange per se. I almost did though, because I had my desk like turned, but you could see the back door over here, and I didn't really want to have that. So I have it back to the same direction it was, but like I moved it back over this way towards the center of the room, or towards the center of the space, with enough room for my drawers over there to come all the way out. Super Snugly Suzette stitch scarf. You're welcome, Diana. You're welcome. Now I just need someone to, like, I mean, I don't think this needs to be tested. I really don't think. I think I could type this up real fast. I think I could type this up real fast and put it out today. Because, well, after I take some pictures, I gotta work on it and actually finish it. That way I can have a picture of a scarf on the pattern. Let's see. I don't want the trash. I want the pages. Pages. All right. I just want to open a new one, new document. There we go. Blank. So we're going to call it the Super Snugly Suzette stitch scarf. So anybody else going to do the scarf besides Miss Diana? Diana's testing. There you go. Diana, you are the official tester for this pattern. If anybody else wants to do it, let me know. All right, so you're going to need, I used 6, or hold on. How do we do this? Bernat, blanket, yarn, Bernat blanket yarn, 6 weight, How much is it? How much weight is in these things? What are the stats? 10.5 ounce slash 300 grams slash 220 yards slash 201 meters. 10 millimeter crochet hook. Oh my gosh, I can't type with this blanket yarn in between my arms. Good morning, Samantha. You're gonna do it. Good morning, Rachel. All right, so 10 millimeter crochet hook, scissors, tapestry needle. I mean, all the things that you know you need. What else? I think that's it. Let's see. Pattern. All right, so we're going to chain, what was it? 16. And then you're going to row 1, single crochet in the second chain from hook, and in each chain across for a total of 15 stitches. Row 2, chain 1. Oh wait, I need to say, hold on. Chain 1 and turn work. There we go. Cough is brewing. Whoop, whoop. All right, so I don't need to put that. Single crochet in the first stitch. Double crochet in the same stitch. Skip 1 stitch. Good morning, Tank. So Rachel, I got my my butterfly as soon as I got back this past Friday, and it is keychain clipped to my purse that I take with me out and about. So it's with me all the time. I love it, and I love the colors I picked. It turned out cute. Skip 1 stitch, single crochet and double crochet in the next stitch. Repeat across until last 2 stitches. Single crochet only in the last stitch. You've been here a while, Tank? I'm sorry. Well, good morning again. I'm just typing up this pattern real fast. All right. Then row, if I can type, row 3, single crochet in the first stitch, double crochet in the same stitch, skip 1 stitch, and I'm going to put in parentheses double crochet from previous row. Or I'm going to put this skipped stitch is the double crochet from the previous row. Insert single crochet and double crochet into the next stitch. Oh, thank you. Andrew. Thank you, Andrew. Hold on, we'll do this. No, that's not what I want. I want this one. Yeah. That's so cool. Welcome new members to the honeybees. Insert single crochet in the next stitch. This stitch is and will be the single crochet throughout the rest of the scarf. The skip stitch is the double crochet from the previous row and will be the skipped stitch throughout the scarf. All right. Repeat across until last 2 stitches. Insert 1 single crochet in the last stitch. All right, you're going to repeat row 3 until desired length of until desired length of the until you reach the desired length for the scarf. It's literally like half a page, y'all. Oh, hold on. See what repeat across until last 2 stitches. So we're going to repeat from here. I know you guys can't see what I'm doing, but I'm talking and typing. Repeat from this to this across until last 2 stitches, inserting 1 single crochet in the last stitch. All right, so now I just need to finish mine, get a picture of it, and I can put the pattern out. Super easy. Yes, chain 1 and turn your work. Yes, ma'am. A slip stitch edging. Well, let me do it on the swatch and see what I think, Andrew, first. To give it like a nice edging, because like right now it does kind of have like a, I mean, the edging's not terrible. Yes, I do have free memberships to give out, Marianne. I forgot to do that the other day, so thank you for reminding me. Thank you for the reminder. Margaret got one, Crochet Queen got one, and some other names. Cool, welcome. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Thank you, Marianne, for reminding me, because I was thinking about that, I think like last week or something. I was like, I need to give out memberships. I couldn't do it last week because I was on my phone. Whereas on here, I can, you know. All right, so I'm going to pretend I'm done. I'm going to do a slip stitch row, slip stitch border, right? Is that what we said? Let's see. So I'm going to, do I want to chain 1 before I start? Go into the side of that. Go here. The only thing is you got to make sure your slip stitches are super loose. Otherwise, it's going to like pull it in. Oh, hey, I found the center pull of this thing. Maybe I'll start this thing over and center pull it. Because pulling from the outside is a pain in the rear. So just loosely slip stitch across. I mean, it's really only one-sided, but it, like, what do you think? So this is a raw edge over here. Scrolling and found your live first time here. Well, welcome, welcome. So we've got a raw edge over here and a quick slip stitch edge over here. Like I said, I feel like you got to be super loose with those slip stitches, though. Make sure you're loose so it doesn't like... Did I finish the rainbow bag? Oh! I still haven't put the strap on yet. So what do you think? I mean, I'm kind of leaning towards the raw edge. Just keep... Well, because I'm using such a busy yarn. And keep it simple, right? What do you think? So raw edge, this is the slip stitch edging. Actually, let me try something else. Let me try a single crochet edging. Because it's super easy. You just go, like, literally, you just single crochet into the ends of the row. And every row's end is going to be a single crochet. So you just go into the side of the single crochet. Have yet to start on any scarves or hats. So I'm just going to try a single crochet edging. Because the slip stitch is one-sided, you know, and I felt like it was like, it was making it kind of wonky for me. So here's a single crochet edging. There's a single crochet edging. You're liking the raw edge? I kind of like that single crochet edge now that I did that. So there's the single, here, this is looking weird. Let me try putting one in the end here. And then doing another one, doing 3. So here is the single crochet edge and raw edge. I mean, I might not be able to make a very long scarf with what I have doing that, though. I might have to do my edging in a different color. Although I do have this. I wonder if that would kind of go with it. Well, you can't see it because the... Ugh. It's a different color, but it could be my edging. An optional step, yeah. I think that's a good idea, Andrew. I like that. I'll add it. So I'm going to put optional edging border. So without fastening off, chain 1, single crochet into the side of the first stitch on the side of the scarf, first single crochet on the side of the scarf, single crochet into each end of each row into the end of each row, which is a single crochet. And when you get to the corners, insert 3 single crochets. Single crochet into the bottom of the foundation row of single crochets, then 3 single crochets in the next corner, then single crochet into the sides, to the other sides, other ends of the rows, back up the other side of the scarf. I definitely might have to have somebody test this wording because I don't know if it's gonna, I don't know if people follow what I say the way I mean it, if that makes sense. Choices, lots of choices, right? And then let's see, single crochet, or 3 single crochets in the corner, then single crochet in each stitch across top of scarf, 2 single crochets in the final stitch, or final stitch, slip stitch to the first single crochet, fasten off, and sew in ends. Yeah, that optional edging border, like, hopefully, like, it makes sense. But I do kind of like the single crochet border around it. It does kind of clean it up a little bit. You can do it, Lisa. Well, let me know what you, I'll email what I have typed up to you, and then you can just, yeah, because you already have the rest of the pattern. You can just test the edging for me. Make sure what I am saying and what's coming out of my brain is making sense. And that other new people can do it too. So I'm just going to keep working on this. See what I can get done in the next 30 minutes or so. Because this should be one of those scarves that with chunky yarn, if you just work on it for an hour or two, you should get quite a bit of it done, if not all of it. Because it shouldn't be something that takes too long. Either edge, and I really like it. It makes sense. Awesome. That's awesome, Diana. And yay for you. You know, you're a new crocheter and you're understanding what things are now. And that's awesome. Yay for you. I need to put this in a basket or something so I can yank on it and just pull a bunch off instead of having to slowly pull a little bit off at a time. So yeah, you're going to have like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Suzette clusters across basically. But yeah, I guess that chain 1 is helpful because it'll help the sides from puckering in. See how mine's kind of, it's pulling in. I think that's because I'm either not giving my single crochet enough height, but I started chaining, and I think it'll be fine. Chunky 5 and 6. Yep. The Suzette stitch is really good for a lot of different weights. It looks good in all the different weights. I've watched somebody make scarves and beanies and whatnot from just regular 4-weight acrylic using the Suzette. How did you do that? How in the world did you get tangled like that? I just pulled you off the outside of the skein. What in the world? It like somehow got tangled on itself. I don't know how this happened. Here we go. Oh, after most of a week with minimal crochet, I decided to start a moderate project. I have 8 skeins of puzzle in the colorway Sudoku, and I'm doing a C2C granny blanket for the house. 4 up, 4 down will make a decent sized blanket. Yep. Just make sure your tension stays even, though, to do that, because sometimes it's not guaranteed that you're going to get the same amount going up as you do decreasing. So just make sure you keep the tension as even as possible so you can. It should, in theory, work out that way, but like, I don't know why, but my blankets always turn out wonky when I do C2C. I cannot get them darn things to be straight. It annoys my perfectionism to no end. I feel like I should have been doing that chain one from the start, but oh well. Yes. Glad that the old shoulder's feeling better. I mean, I didn't really come up with a design too much on this, but there you go. There's a super simple scarf using a super simple stitch. Thinking about writing a pattern. I've never written a pattern before, so I'm thinking, but my old man at Fur Babies needs to, yeah, right? Need the concentration. I was trying to work through reading a pattern or something last night. My brain just wasn't like computing, and I had nobody around. So I get the not having distractions around when trying to think of stuff like that. I actually kind of like the way this is turning out. I'm going to pop back over to my YouTube over here and make sure I'm not missing anything. If I needed to do laundry, as I had not gotten. Yeah. Laundry is no fun. I don't like doing laundry, but it has to be done. My one side of this scarf is very like interesting, so a single crochet border might be just what the doctor ordered for this thing. Yeah. I hear you, Andrew. All right, this has got to go in a basket or something. Like, it is just driving me crazy trying to pull yarn off a little bit at a time like this. I don't know if I have a basket I can use. This'll work. Just gonna make this work. Maybe I can pull up on it now and it'll. Yeah. I try to do the same thing, but my washer and dryer here lately, like, it says like 50 something minutes for a load, and then I come check it and it still has like 14 minutes left after I set the timer, and it's like, what's the whole point? We might actually be getting new washer and dryers because the dryer is it's not drying the first time around for some reason, and then you have to run it like a second time, so to speak, just to get it to fully dry. And everything's cleaned out, the lint trap and all that. My husband's done all the troubleshooting. He thinks that the board or something might be going out on or something, or the sensor or something. Yeah. Well, and the thing is with our laundry, Andrew, is I just run it through the washer and then I throw it in a basket, give it to the kids, and say, put it away. And then with my husband's, I just put his clothes away because I hang most of his shirts are hung, and then all I have to do are fold his pants and shorts. And his underwear and socks go into a bin, just all willy-nilly. They're not folded or anything. I mean, they go under things. You don't see them, so it doesn't matter. And so it's super, yeah, as long as I don't let the pile of laundry get too big, it doesn't take me that long to put laundry away. And the kids put their own away, so if they live out of a basket, they live out of a basket. It's their choice. If they want to look all, wrinkly, then so be it. It's still getting warm, though. That's the thing, Angela. It gets warm, and so we just don't know what's going on with it. We've been having issues with them for a while now that we're just, I don't know. So there's a certain brand that we're looking at getting that seems to be more reliable. By doing some research with like maintenance guys that work on washers and dryers, the brand that they recommend that doesn't really break down as much. So we're gonna try it out. I think it might be a European brand. I'm not sure. Where the lint got inside the unit ended up getting damp due to condensation and fried it. It's possible that's what happened. But yeah, it's just not, like, it's leaving condensation all over the inside of the dryer. And then I run it again, and then it's dry. I'm actually really liking the way this looks. This is a fun little quick project. I don't know how far I'm going to, get on it, because I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to do I probably should put the optional border on mine, shouldn't I? Since I have that on there. Or, I don't know, what do you guys think? Should I go ahead and do the border on mine since I have it in the pattern as the pattern writer to show it? Or, I guess Lisa's testing it. I could always put your picture in there too. I don't know. I don't know what would be right. You. Yeah, but the thing is, it's still heating up. Well, there's no big deal anymore. You did learn how to fold clothes properly. We don't really fold any clothes. Like, most of the clothes get hung up, and like my socks get paired together because I want them. They have the same, like, I have all black socks, but there's two different colored like words on either. Like, I have purple letters on one sock and pink on another sock. I always have to have two purples, two pinks. Like, they have to be paired up the same color. I'm not one of those that it's a sock, it's going to wear the same. There's something about matching. I have to have a match. But yeah. Well, my husband works in a way that his clothing can get dirty, so, because he works at a data center. doing electrical work and stuff. So like, I mean, he doesn't get terribly dirty anymore, but like occasionally he has to work outside and gets all sweaty and stuff, and you know, his clothes get dirty. So he goes through a lot more clothes than I do. I can put on my clothes for the day and be good. Whereas he puts on his work clothes, he comes home and he changes his clothes into, you know, shorts and a regular t-shirt, not a work shirt. So, yep, everything's been checked. Yep, Tank, he's a handyman. He knows all that. He's checked all that. It's all clean. The vent outside's clean. It's yeah. So, I don't know. It's just being a pain in the tuchus. And then the washer likes to dance around the floor, you know, even though he's messed with that. He's even replaced the seal on the washer. He did that not too long ago. So the seal's been replaced on the washer, but it still likes to leak water. So I still have to do this, even though it's in a basket. It's really obnoxious. Let's see if I can put it back in there without it tangling up on itself. This is definitely a quick make, y'all. Like, I just need to get it done. I'm going to do both. One scarf will have the single crochet edging and another will remain raw. Options work well for you. Nice. Nice, Diana. I don't know how far this is going to go. And like, if I put the edging on it, I may need to get another scrap yarn out from her stuff here. Because I don't think she has another one of these. So it's either going to have a raw edge or it's going to have a solid edge. Oh, goodness. You're loving this? That's awesome. Well, tomorrow we're going to work on a blanket pattern. And I'm just going to do a swatch for you guys. So that way, I don't have to have a full blanket, but then you guys can make one. And it should be fairly easy to whip up. I don't know how long it'll take anybody to whip it up. I know it would take me too long, so that's why I'm not going to. Yeah, see, mine's starting to, it wants to do that because of the sides that I started with, but I have done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 rows, it looks like. Let's see. And I am sitting at 11 inches of a scarf, but that is not including the foundation row that I counted. So 13 plus the foundation row. So roughly 13, yeah. So 13 rows is about 10 inches of scarf. Hello, Annette. There's my bear. All right, let's see. So if it's 13 rows for every 10 inches, so we're going to do 72 inches, divide that by 10, 7.2. So for every 7.2 times 13, 93. So I said 96. So it's about 90 to 100 rows for a 70-inch scarf. Pick this up like it was a hook. The hook's in the thing. Trying to think. So for the blanket, you just need to bring whatever yarn you plan on using, and the recommended hook that you want to use, or whatever you're comfortable with. I think I was doing a 6mm hook with one strand of 4-weight. Marianne, I get it. I'm excited about mine too. So I got, I've got at least 3 that I want to put out, and this one's done. I just need to put it out. I need to figure out how much to sell this pattern for. It's a decent sized tote, market bag, whatever you want to call it. I don't know, probably like what, $2.99 or something. And then I got the octagon bag that I need to finish and get it written up, and then I can put it out to test it. And now the scarf. Ah, yeah, I was at Walmart yesterday and there were people shopping for school supplies. I'm like, man, I'm glad I don't have to do that too much. I go and buy some school supplies while the school supplies are on sale so that I have them, but I'm not in need of anything at the moment. So I think this was about the most I bought, was a pack of these, because we love our Ticonderoga pencils. And I got the pre-sharpened ones. And then I think, what else did I get? I didn't get too much this time around. You're using in Blue Wave. Okay, so is that like an ombre or $5, Andrew? I could do $4.99. I could do $3.99, meet in the middle. I don't know. I'm always like just standoffish when it comes to like figuring out what to sell things for, because I undervalue myself, and so I'm like, I don't know. I want to make sure people can afford it, So it's like, I don't know. So yeah, make it a $3 pattern. I don't know. I'll have to look and see. Just look. I need to look and see what bag patterns are going for, what they're averaging on Etsy and Ravelry and stuff. I am really liking this. I'm not going to wear it though, funny enough, but oh, and let me measure how wide it is. So it's 15 stitches wide, and it's roughly 8.5, 9 inches. It sits closer to 8.5 wide. It's quite a wide scarf, but it'll be a nice warm chunky scarf. Not a half double there. Oh, the Blue Wave. Oh, that one right there. That's Red Heart Super Saver in Blue Wave. Actually, I think you're right. Yeah, it's Blue Wave. I slowed down buying it because I have like, what do I have here? 2, 4, 6, 8 of them. Actually, now I have 10 because there's 2 more right there by the orange. I have 10 of them. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I don't know. Maybe, you know what? That might be too dark to do it. Well, I'm not doing a tutorial for you, so. Wait, no, I'm not doing a whole blanket, so never mind. See, that's the thing is I hate that I'm only doing a swatch and not doing a full blanket, because my excitement level has definitely waned on it a little bit. I will be honest with you guys. You know that. I've kind of moved on from it, but I did say that that's what we're going to do. So I'm keeping my word, and we're going to do it. I just got to, I still haven't found it. I need to find it before tomorrow. I'll try to remember to do that after school today, because I got a lot of cleaning I got to do. I emptied my floor of everything back here. So my floor on either side of me is empty around me, except for right over here and over there. I know it's so poke anyway. You're so funny. We all crochet at our own speeds. So and Rebecca said she has like figured out a way to like speed up, and I'm just like, I don't know how to go any faster than what I already am without messing up my stitches, you know? So, but she has to whip things out, so she's figured it out for her, and I love that because she's amazing at her stuff. See, like I'm going quick, and like sometimes I have to like fix the stitch or go back and the stitch a different better. I mean, this thing's gonna be done quick. That's already a foot long, and I'm gonna make this 6 feet long, roughly. And I'll let you know if, because I'm pretty sure this is like hardly any of this was used, if at all. So I think this is a whole skein of Big Twist, Bernat blanket. So, you know, I should load that pattern up on here while I'm on here with you guys. Woohoo! Nice, Diana. That's awesome. Awesome sauce. Hold on, I gotta do my give you your fireworks for your finished whips. If you guys ever tell me you've got finished whips, you'll get fireworks. If I remember to do it. I try to. I like this stitch pattern because it does, you know, it's not just straight singles or straight doubles. It's just a single and a double all the way across and then chain one. It would make a great pulling blanket, but I only have the one, and I commandeered it from my daughter's stash that's sitting under the stairs over there. She's not doing much crocheting right now, and she wanted it out of her room, so I was like, okay, well, we'll put it out here. We'll hold on to it. Can't say I won't use it. It'd make a very interesting boggy bear, but it's a little too thick for that. Yeah. Yeah, if I make another bear, I'll definitely get the Posh yarn to make it instead of anything else. Or get yarns that are equivalent. I think I just needed to chain one the whole time, and it wouldn't be so bully at the one end. But that's all right. It's all right. It's all right. All right, one more row, and let's put this pattern up on our platforms because I have a pattern I need to release. I need to release it. Oh my goodness. I wish I would have seen the center pull on this thing sooner, but it will. It's probably better that I'm pulling from the outside anyway and not ending up with, because these bigger skeins, when you pull them from the center, tend to get a little loosey-goosey and tangly and all the things. So Yeah, it's probably a good thing I'm pulling from the outside. I just gotta get through it. So, okay, let's get this scarf, or not scarf, let's get this pattern on here. All right, so I'm gonna go to Ravelry first. All right, Pro, let's see. Why is it not letting me go over there? Let's see, designs. Draft a new pattern. Pattern name, the Blessed Beach Bag. Designed by me. Next. Oh my gosh, putting it on Ravelry takes a minute because you got to go through a whole bunch of stuff on here. Market bag. Yeah, we'll say market bag. When was this pattern first published? Today. Next. How much does this single pattern cost? $2.99. What features does this pattern have? Let's see. I think it's pretty much worked in one piece. Yeah, it's one piece. Worked in the round. All right, next. Let's see. I used cotton yarn. Oh, let's see. We'll say Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn because I technically used Peaches and Cream, but you can use whatever. Worsted. What does that say? Overall yarn weight per yarn held together. Is 2 4-weights a bulky? Yeah. And then I used a 6.5. Watching my chat. I have no gauge for this thing. I have no idea. Total yardage. Shoot. I used 2 of these held together, so 102 yards. So 200 yards probably went through like, oh, I don't even know how many I went through. 4 to 6 of them. So 200 for every 2. 2, 4, 6. So anywhere from 400 and 600, maybe. I don't know. This is Ravelry has me doing all that on there. It's so crazy. English. There's no other language. I used 2 strands of Peaches and Cream stripies held together and used around 4 to 6 to complete the bag. Next. Goodness. Let's see. Did I freeze on you guys? Oh, hold on. It's not 9:30 quite yet. Go back upstairs, please. Frizzy might be lurking. I don't know. She wasn't there. She hasn't been there in a minute, so I don't know where this picture would be. Nope, not in there. Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna have to find the picture later. Okay, I didn't freeze on you guys. Okay, because I just wasn't seeing anything. I'm gonna have to get the pattern up later. I thought I could get it up here in the next couple minutes, but man, Ravelry takes a hot minute.
Oh,
I gotta go through like 20 steps just to get the pattern uploaded because it has you inputting all this information outside of the pattern, like that you see when you when you go to the listing and see all that information, you have to put all that in step by step by step, and then you get the pattern and see all the same information. So, but I get why you have to do that because it allows you to know what you'll need in order to make the pattern and whether or not you want to make the pattern. So here she is. I told you she was. Told you she was lurking. I showed him that already, but I guess you can.
I bet you Frizzy B didn't see it.
Maybe, I don't know.
I just showed it to Frizzy.
You can show it.
Right here.
Yep. What weight is that yarn? Let me see.
Yeah, man.
It's a 6 weight. So I'm gonna make a hat and fingerless fingerless gloves for him with that yarn. I got 4 of them, so that should be enough to make all that for him.
Okay, make it.
Eventually, yes.
You just start it.
Eventually, yes. All right, I need to get off of here. I don't know why that is like so bright right there. It's crazy. Oh, stop.
Begin.
Yes, it does make searching easier too. Yeah, I know. It's just it's quite the amount of steps to put a pattern in on my end.
Frizzy said
So.
hee hee hee.
Yep.
Hee hee.
She thinks you're silly.
Ah.
Ooh, love that yarn is what it says.
Ah. I love that yarn. It doesn't say.
Yes, O says ah, but she's saying it. Ooh. Frizzy. That came from a sweatshirt I was wearing. I need to put in the laundry room. I am still alive. Hey, yep, I'm trying to get off of here. But my camera is being temperamental and went bright. So have a great day, guys. I will see y'all tomorrow, same time, same place. Have a great Tuesday, and I will see y'all for hump day.
Bye, Frizzy.
And little man says bye.
I just want to peek my head in.
No, you don't need to peek your head in. Stop. Have a great day, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Don't forget you're all somebody to somebody, and love ya.
Have a great day, everyone. Frizzy.